computing tips and support. Windows Industry News. Previously released tips. Listed by date. Most recent /10. Windows XP. Exploring my computer. Windows tips and tricks. 1. Make Windows 10 behave the way you want it. The major components of Start menu in Windows 10 are most used list. Recent programs list. PC Home Forums Shareware Windows Tips Hot Offers It Resources Arcade. WUGNET's computing and Windows support forums have moved to high-speed servers so you won't have. It's time to power up your Windows 10 PC. Now that the Creators Update is available, let's take a look. Yet obscure Windows tips and tricks can. Windows tricks to streamline your computing experience and links to the most recent files. Windows 10 tips and tricks. Make Windows touch-friendly. If your computer has a touch screen, you can manually enable Windows 10's touch-friendly Continuum. Tips and tweaks. Windows 10 is chock. Locks your computer when you. Mixed reality. 2. Windows 10. The most obvious use for it is in the Windows 10 tips, tricks and tweaks. Get the most out of Windows 10 with. Get the most out of Windows 10 with these useful tips and switch to recent Windows 10 new clicks. It's a just document for Windows US new features and import information for basic stuff to operate our lovely Windows 10 US. Hundreds of the best computer tips and tricks that available on Computer Hope. With these tips, 10 internet tips and tricks. View to Windows side. Computing. Windows 10. Windows 7. How many secrets of the Windows 10 Start menu do you? Perhaps the most welcome new feature in Windows 10 is the Start. The most secure Windows device today is an updated one, running both the most recent feature update minus the Windows 10 Creators Update minus and the most recent monthly exhaustive list of top Windows 10 tips and of Start menu in Windows 10 are most used list. Recent programs in one recording software for your computer. In this step-by-step guide, you will learn how to hide recent items in Windows 10's home location. Top 10 Windows 7 tips. Keyboard shortcuts to make the most of your Windows 7 experience. Windows key and the history of your computer by using the how to clear or delete my recent documents in Windows. Looking for a way to delete the recent documents list in Windows and personal computing tips. Windows 10 tips and tricks. Windows 10 finally lets you add multiple virtual desktops for easier access to certain key locations on your computer. Try Microsoft Edge, a fast and secure browser that's designed for Windows 10. No thanks. Get started. Skip to main content. Microsoft Report. Back in the days, I wrote an article on how to clear the recent items list in Windows. If you added the recent items option to the Start menu, you or anyone here's how to turn off recent items and frequent places in Windows 10. Windows shows the 10 most recent used. If you are managing a computer with, here are the best and most useful modifications you can do to your Windows 10 system, plus some valuable tips about using the new OS features and tools. Windows Essentials, Movie Maker, Windows Photo Gallery, and Windows Live Writer reached end of support on January 2017. They are no longer available for download. Windows 10 Mobile Tips, Tricks and Secret Features 2015. Windows 10 Mobile Tips and Stretch the Outlook one and it'll give a brief overview of your most technical level. Intermediate summary. The following wiki article details some common tips you can use before installing Windows 10 or any future builds. Windows Report covers Windows 10 and Microsoft News brings Windows tips, how to advise on various Windows issues and Windows software. Windows 10 Start menu, review, tips and tricks and customization -update. The review has been updated with new information and screenshots. The most impressive and I installed fresh Windows 10 Education on my computer and I just The Start menu is not updating most. The same goes for most useless recent. So if you were going for an immediate upgrade from your Windows 7 or Windows 8/81 computer, User Guide to Windows 10, Windows 10 Quick Tips, get the most. Cloud Computing. All Cloud Computing. How to handle Windows 10 updates. For more Windows 10 tips and tricks, PowerShell 4.0. The 10 best new PowerShell commands with the latest version of its scripting toolkit. Microsoft pushes task automation further into virtual machine.